Alright guys, welcome back to my Let's Play Project Zomboid Part 2. Now, you guys may be asking yourself, hey, this isn't where we left off. Well, you will be correct. That is because as soon as I loaded up my save, very wonderful NPC came into my room, just, right off the bat, and said hello, I said hello, and took out a shotgun and blew off my head. So, yeah, so we're kind of, back at a starting point. Oh boy, I'm sure you guys are thrilled to be hearing that. But fear not, hopefully this time around I won't have a deranged idiot coming into my house with a gun, blowing my head off. So while we're here, I figured, why not, no harm in starting over again. So let's get off to a better start, shall we? And we start off with a pen, which is wonderful. At least this time around we will have a weapon. It may not be the mightiest weapon, but it is a weapon. Oh, and look at this. We start off with a wonderful selection of drugs. Alright. So let's get that water bottle out, shall we? Some ominous music playing in the background. Alright. Well, we seem to have waken up in an office building. Rather than say that I was brutally murdered by a man, we'll say that Kasus was essentially robbed at gunpoint, blindfolded, and then taken to a disclosed location. Why? Simply because they must have wanted to not have to worry about him. Maybe there was some sort of insidious plan behind this. Or maybe it's just because they wanted the housing residence that he was living in, because after all, it was a prime location. It had a wonderful spot right next to the hardware store. So yes, we will go with that little tale. But I am delighted with all these wonderful items that we're finding. And I also did a little bit more research today on what some of the new items do. Bowls are actually useful, apparently. You can use them to take your cooked food that you make. And a sheet of paper and a pen or a pencil actually provides entertainment relief. I hear a zombie at a window and a door. Oh boy, this is not turning out. This is not going to be good. Alright, let's just keep calm. Everything will be under control. Hopefully. Some bread and yes, a banana. Everybody loves their fruits. Looks to me like this is the mess garbage room. I wish I had one of these at my dorms. Oh boy. Okay, that opens up into a parking garage, not the best of places. interesting looking little place. A bowl, a tea kettle. I'm sure we can some coffee. I'm sure we can use that tea bag and the coffee and the tea kettle on the stove. So that will make our food issue a little bit easier. We can also use dish towels for Molotov cocktails. I'm sure we'll need an empty mug, some coffee, good abundance of nails, and a can opener. Perfect. And my oh dear. It appears my character has gotten himself stuck. So yes. Just bear with me, guys. Alright, guys, we're back. Sorry for the abrupt pause. I found out the only way to fix that annoying mishap is to actually you actually have to exit out of the game and kind of restart the client. It sure got dark in here. I'm going to have to find a light switch. And I do apologize if this music is a bit loud for you all. Okay, that should be better. Music is off. Okay, I'm really hoping I do not have to go out into the parking garage right now, because last place that I want to go would be a parking garage. But while we're here, we have a couch, something at least. I'm getting a little bit drowsy, so we'll kick it here for tonight. Seeing as there's none of our captors appear to be around, so Kasus feels a little bit more at ease. So just gonna have a lie down on this couch. It wasn't as comfy as that wonderful bed that he had slept in the night before, but it's going to have to do for now. And while we're at it, I think we'll attempt to make ourselves raid the refrigerator for whatever food is left, and we'll head out. I really hope the game did not crash on me, guys. So let me just pause this and get back to you guys. Alright guys, we're back. Sorry about this. My computer has been, well, not my computer, more or less this client has been pretty crashy lately, so I apologize for that. So we're up. We'll have ourselves a little snack. Ugh. Chips don't heal that stuff, so we'll just eat a lollipop, read a magazine, and I think it's about time we go raid that refrigerator for tastier food, so to say. Okay, that was an odd glitch last time, because if I remember this, ah dear. Seems the wiring in this complex is even gone awry. So we'll take cheese with us, the apple, and one of the carrots. And let's hope to goodness that that suffices. Alright. We enter out. Cautious of whatever may be. Streets. Doesn't look like anything is out here. Alright. Let's head up the stairs. Out of this mess. Probably not a good idea that we're walking around turning on all the lights, but Kasus really doesn't mind right now. He's just trying to gather his surroundings up. Ooh, a wonderful piece of pie. Sounds pretty delicious right now. Some pop and orange soda. Ooh, gotta love your orange soda. And let's see what's in here. A lot of doors. No painkillers. And bathrooms. Alright, so definitely looks like a office-y type building. This looks like it's the men's room. That's what I would guess. And the handicap room. Alright. What's behind door number 2? Okay, nothing in here of value. And desks. So desks are man's best friend in this game. Untold holders of fortune and glory. Well, at least that's what I think of them. Portable treasure chest would probably be a better analogy for these. Oh, no, 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 no. You, my friend, have deserved this chocolate. Alright. So, Kasus, now knowing that he's pretty safe, he's going to make it an effort to stockpile weapons and try to find a place where he can just plop down and kind of hopefully try to ride this thing out. And he'll attempt to establish relations with any friendly sort of fellow survivors that are in the area. So that is his goal for now, and he'll make it his goal for a while. And I think this is a good point to stop. So thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry it's a little bit cutting a little bit short. I just don't want to have any more problems with you guys, so I'll get this all worked out. And thank you guys again for watching.